Hello fellow developers, welcome back to another brand new video of Daily Code Crafter. In this video we will be talking about the useEffect hook in React.js. So let's dive into it. So this is the application we have just created in the previous video using Vite.js and we just implemented the use state. If you haven't watched the video, then make sure to watch the video first and then come back to this video. So here the use state is set to 0 and the count and set count is exported from this, and the two functions are here, which is increment and decrement. So when the minus button is clicked, the decrement function will be called, and when plus button is clicked, the increment function will be called. So as per it, when I click the plus button it increases, and when I click the minus button it decreases. So now talking about useEffect, it is simply imported from the React.js useEffect. It's called here. So to call here, there will be a callback function inside the useEffect and a dependency array. Now inside of this also there will be a component did mount, and another is return. This return handles when the component unmounts from component will unmount. Let's check it when our component mounts and where our component unmounts. Okay, so to check this, I'll format this code and go to the browser, and let's open the console. Okay, when I reload this, the component will demount first and will unmount at the first, and again it's mounted. So let's go to the code and let's insert something in this dependency array. So we want to mount this component or re-render this useEffect when the count is changed. So let's save it and go to the browser. So let me check. So okay, firstly all the things are happened, and now when I click on the plus button, the component unmounted first and it is again mounted to the DOM. So when I click minus, the component will unmount first and it mounts. So so now let's add something new here. When the component mounts, I will set an value const create state where the value is initially 0. So when the component mounts, if count is greater than 0, then I will set value as count plus 1. Okay, so and when the components unmounts, I'll set the value to 0. I'll remove all these consoles. Okay, this all happens when our count is changed. So I think the value is not used, so it's showing an error. Let me use the value. Let me enter a div element, and here I'll use the value. Okay, so okay, so now when I reload this, the initial value is 0. Okay, when I hit plus, the initial value is 1 and it is increased by 2. Why it's increased by 2? We just created when the count is greater than 0, insert the count and increase by 1, so it's 2. So when I again click plus, it increases by 1. Okay, every time it renders. So when I reload this page, the component unmounts and it again start from 0. So this is the flow of useEffect. If you want to know how to use useEffect with API integration, then make sure to watch the next video. Thank you very much.